Welcome to JUSTUJU by Soul Orbit. And we're ready for the next question. And the question rolls in. Vineet, why do repeated things happen in my life? I have observed in my life that I always have to deal with the same set of problems again and again. And although I am a spiritual person and I chant daily, but same situations keep coming up my way. So there's a cyclic thing that's happening again and again.
Very good questions. And this is something which we all face in life. So first of all, again, I'm not promoting, but one of my books talk about the law of rhythm. And so what does the law of rhythm says? It's the life goes up and down, up and down. And till this life is existing, the breath is existing in you, the challenges will not stop. The problems will come, isn't it? And so what is the missing link? What is the missing link? So it is something which will keep coming on you. You have to become powerful to overcome them. Right? So आपने वो देखा होगा एक रामायण में एक सीन होता है जहाँ पे रावण की सेना हनुमान जी के सामने आ जाती है और there's so many of them in front of Hanuman ji is all alone, and he attains avatar of एकदम से वो बड़े हो जाते हैं, एक महारूप उनका सामने देखने को मिलता है, मुझे विराट रूप और बड़ा रूप देखने को मिलता है. So what is that? It is all about showing that you become bigger than the problem. So, and when you are assessing the problem from here, so you will always, from where you're.
So it's like somebody who's bullying you
so
will
it
always
is
keep bullying you because you show that you're the weaker one.
Exactly, and you will always see that कि ये सारी problems, सब परेशानियां मेरे साथ हो रही हैं. So somewhere what you are, it starts with your vibrational frequency. So the core is your vibrational frequency. What are you vibrating? What are you attracting for yourself? How are you working on yourself? So subconsciously, you are manifesting, even if you are not manifesting something consciously, but subconsciously you are manifesting. And it all starts with that. Somewhere your experiences and how much significance you are giving to those experiences, on what grounds, it stays with you. And if you're giving some significance to some incident which is lying within you, right? So you will make yourself little dense, right? So as we understand that we have an energy within us.
Yeah.
And energy is either dense or light, right? It cannot be created. It cannot be destroyed. It can only be transformed, right? So when those incidents, so one of the milestones, this is one of the milestones in our upcoming book and our course as well, that if we are giving significance to something and that significance is staying back with us in certain form, obviously it is lying within me somewhere, covered, unattended. तो अगर मैंने कोई चीज़, कोई खाना, कुछ भी जो मैंने ढक के रख दिया बहुत टाइम के लिए, तो क्या होगा? उसमें फंगस लगेगी, सड़ेगा, उसके बाद वो बदबू देगा. सेम वे में ये जो छोटे जो इंसिडेंट्स होते हैं हमारी लाइफ के, वो हमारे साथ अंदर रह जाते हैं. और जब हमारे साथ अंदर रह जाते हैं तो हम dense हो जाते हैं. And when we get dense, we slowly and gradually we become weak. And when we become weak, and when the problems come, we feel that we are unable to handle, and they are coming again and again to us because we are not that powerful. We have not. So we have to become bigger. We have to become aware that okay, this challenge has come. I will handle it because now I am powerful within. So I will look at the solution, not the problem.
So become that rock कि जिसके ऊपर हिट किया और वो वापस जाएगा.
Exactly. So
Rock को कुछ नहीं होगा.
Exactly.
But the problem will go away.
Absolutely. So it is something which needs to be worked upon, to be understand. We have to understand, and starting. I would like to mention one more thing here. We are not in gratitude all the time, right?
Yes.
So what are we focusing on? We are focusing on कि यार बहुत सारी problems मेरे पास ही आती जाती हैं, repeated pattern में आती जाती हैं. So what are we focusing on? Problems आएंगी, हमेशा आएंगी. Powerful रहना है. आपको अपने आप को capable बनाना है. अगर मैं आज ये कहूँ कि if you don't know how to drive and I give you keys of my car and say let's start driving, you won't, because you're not learned, where you don't know where the steering is or wherever the whole system works. So if you don't know, then you will meet with an accident, or you'll find it very big job to drive. You'll see यार इतना बड़ा, जब तक आप उसको सीखोगे नहीं. Once you start driving, then it becomes so easy. The पहले दिन जब बैठते हैं तो it is so difficult. You're so conscious. You're driving. You're seeing. You're just being attentive on the road. And now people are driving with the mobile phones on, which is not correct. I would say I'm not, endorsing that. But what I mean to say is that when you are starting something new, it is always little challenging, little difficult. It looks big, but once we become pro, the new word is pro. So if we become pro with that, then slowly and gradually we find we are able to.
So the bigger problems become.
Yes.
So I heard it somewhere that, the dense energy becomes lighter the more you practice on that energy.
Exactly.
Even जो दुख या दर्द होता है,
Right.
वो भी अगर पहली बार सहा जाए तो बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा लगता है, और धीरे धीरे उसकी
Exactly.
डेंसिटी कम हो जाती है.
Because you start, getting, pro with that.
Understanding it, it has a lot to do with the mind and.
Exactly. So it's not about, the problems. It is about your being. Where are you operating from?
Powerful.
Where are you operating from? It is on about that. If you're operating from a lighter self of yours, everything will look very small, and you will overcome them. And they will never stop. It will always be there. It is just that bring it on.
So become more confident and more powerful,
Right.
within yourself.
Exactly.
And nevertheless, so there's going to be a soul orbit, a meditation, a shaking
Yes.
meditation
Right.
in soul orbit,
Exactly.
in which we can actually, take off the denser parts.
Sure. So we're going to have
from
a
our
lot
body,
of
yeah.
stuff in that.
Yeah.
We're going to what the milestones we talk about. We're going to give them how to get more aware about yourself, and how to break your conditioning, and a lot of stuff is going to happen in that.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. So that's about it, and let's look forward to the next episode of JUSTUJU with another question and solutions and meditations as well. Thank you.
Thank you.